Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I read the other day where someone said that the Great Depression of our age is not economic, but it's spiritual. Now, don't get me wrong, he wasn't saying we don't have economic problems. It seems like we have more poverty, more hungry, more homeless than I've ever seen. But what he was saying is that today's economic problems in our country are a symptom of something much larger, and that something much larger would be called spiritual poverty. See, as Christians, it's our responsibility to feed and to clothe and to shelter those who can't do it for themselves. It's our responsibility to comfort those who are in sorrow, or to visit the people in prison, or to heal the sick. But the minute we turn that responsibility over to someone else, the minute we turn that responsibility over to, say, a civil government, is the moment that we've shirked that responsibility and turned away from the calling that we actually have. Now, I believe that comes from a lack of knowledge. I believe it comes from a lack of knowing what we're supposed to do. There's a great story in the Bible. There was a wedding feast at Cana, and Jesus and his mother Mary were there. And it seems the bride and groom ran out of wine. And Mary goes to Jesus and says they're out of wine, and he questions how that concerned him. But rather than carrying on the conversation, she went out in faith. She had already told him and made him aware of the problem. So she went out in faith, contacted the waiters, and said, "Do whatever he tells you. Do whatever he tells you." Because she knew Jesus was going to answer that prayer. Wouldn't life be a lot simpler if we would just do whatever he tells us? Wouldn't life be a lot happier if we would just do exactly what he says for us to do? See, we'd find out that we're supposed to feed, and we're supposed to pardon, and we're supposed to love, and we're supposed to clothe and shelter. We're supposed to make disciples. We're supposed to teach. So today, let's commit. Let's commit to going and doing exactly what Jesus tells us to do. Now, it's going to take some study. It's going to take some prayer time. It's going to take some meditation time. But once we do that, we'll find out that we can go out and work on a much bigger problem than the economic problem. We can go out and be in the war on spiritual poverty. And once we do that, one of the things we're going to learn is that Jesus said it's more blessed to give than to receive. And as we learn that, as we go out and do the things that he's told us to do, we're going to be able to experience the blessings that he's talking about. And we're going to find out that we're going to be in a situation that we've never even dreamed of, when we learn how it's our responsibility to give, how it's our responsibility to do whatever Jesus tells us to do. So I hope this message blesses you. Hope it inspires you a little bit to go out and let's learn some more. Let's fight this war on poverty. It's a spiritual poverty, and then let's see if we can go help those that are really in distress in an economic way as well. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll join us in the future on Twitter, on Facebook. Hope you'll go to our website at MikeVanVrankenMinistries.org. Until next time, as we always say, God bless you. Thanks for all you do. If there's something we can ever do for you, just contact us. God bless.